There is a truth people usually understand only after many wounds. Pain is not always a sign that something valuable has been wrongly taken from you. Sometimes, pain is simply the ego reacting when it is separated from what it used to cling to. You think you are hurting because you lost a person, but maybe you are hurting because you cannot accept that you are no longer being chosen. You think you are hurting because you lost an opportunity, but maybe you are hurting because a beautiful image of the future has just been shattered. You think you are hurting because a door has closed, but deeper than that, you are hurting because for the first time you have to face a truth. Not everything you want is truly good for you. This is very hard to accept, because human beings believe their feelings first, and only later learn how to understand reality. We like someone, so we think they must be right for us. We want something, so we think we must need it. We hold onto a relationship, so we think its duration must mean its truth. But life does not work that way. Some things arrive beautifully, but they do not stay long. Some people enter at exactly the right moment, but only to teach us something. Some doors open and seem like blessings, but if we keep walking through them, they may lead us onto a road where we slowly lose ourselves. So, not every departure is bad. Not every ending is a tragedy. In many Eastern philosophies, what makes people suffer is not only loss. It is attachment. Attachment to people. Attachment to roles. Attachment to expectations. Attachment to the image we built in our mind of what happiness should look like. We do not suffer only because things change. We suffer because we want everything to remain still, while the nature of life is constant change. A season does not stay forever. A feeling does not stay forever. A person does not stay forever in the form we once knew. But because we want to keep, want to hold on, want everything to follow our will, when it leaves, we call it unfair. The truth is, many kinds of pain do not come from life being cruel to you. They come from you demanding that life move according to your expectations. You want that person to stay, even though their heart has already changed. You want that job to continue, even though it has been draining your spirit every single day. You want that door to open, even though what lies behind it may cost you far too much. We often ask life to give us what we want, but rarely are we quiet enough to ask, is this truly right for me? If this stays, will I be more at peace, or just more dependent? If I walk this road, will I grow, or will I lose too much of myself? That is why some things leave and look like loss on the surface. But when seen more deeply, they are protection. Person leaves, and you think you have been abandoned. But maybe if they had stayed, you would have had to live in doubt, in disrespect, in a kind of love that slowly wears you down. A job ends, and you think you have fallen into emptiness. But maybe if it had continued, you would have become someone drained of life, living for a paycheck, while dying inwardly. Plan falls apart, and you think your life has gone off course. But maybe that very detour kept you from walking straight into a deeper wound. People only call it protection when a beautiful outcome appears. But when something is taken away, they call it bad luck. Yet protection does not always arrive in a pleasant form. Sometimes protection is rejection. Sometimes protection is delay. Sometimes protection is having something removed from your hands while you are still trying to grip it tightly, like a child trying to touch fire. If an adult pulls the child's hand back, the child will cry, the child will be angry, the child will feel blocked. But that interruption is protection. Life works the same way. Sometimes you do not receive what you want, not because you are unworthy, but because you still cannot see the full price you would have to pay if it became yours. Sometimes people do not walk with you until the end, not because you are not enough, but because your path requires a kind of growth they cannot walk through with you. Sometimes doors close with terrible pain, but if they had not closed, maybe you would have remained trapped in a lower version of yourself. Wisdom is not pretending not to feel sad when you lose something. It is not forcing yourself to become positive immediately. It is not acting strong. Wisdom is allowing yourself to feel the sadness, but still being clear enough to ask, is this thing leaving truly harming me? Or is it my ego that has been wounded? Or am I grieving a dream that was never meant to become real? At some point, you will understand. Not everything that disappears from your life is a loss. Some things leave to make room for peace. Some things collapse so you stop building your life on the wrong foundation. And some losses are not the end. They are life quietly telling you, this no longer fits. Do not cling to it anymore. I am pulling you away from where you would have been hurt more deeply. But to hear that message, a person must go through one very important step. Not only understanding with the mind, but awakening from within. There must be a moment when you look back at everything and say, so that is what it was. The thing I regretted the most may have been the very thing I should never have tried to keep.